amazing morning. And look at this light behind me. I don't know if you can make it out in the first Monroe I'm heading up there. The light's just hitting that cornice. Absolutely fantastic. So I've stopped, taking some pictures of that, which I'll put up now. Hopefully they've come out alright. I've no idea, I've not had time to check them out. I've been too busy trying to get my microphone ready and the camera set up just to catch this light. It's fantastic. Anyway, this is what winter walking in Scotland's all about. I mean, look at that, just white, snowy hills. Absolutely fantastic. And I was out last week, if you watched that, and there was probably a bit more snow last week, but this, once I get up a bit higher, is going to be a very similar Arctic winter wonderland. And the plan today is to go up this high peak here. This is the first Monroe, and then over here, this is where I'm going for a view. The first view I wanted was this one, which I've got, and the second view is over here where you get a lovely view down a big loch. So I'm going to head up this first Monroe, drop down and up the second Monroe there, and maybe stop for some photographs. But this is just sublime. What a morning, look at that. Fantastic. Right, some more photographs, and I think, whew.
So the low morning sun was casting some lovely light over this magnificent quarry. So I spent a bit of time here and got the camera out and took quite a few photographs. It was a lovely, lovely morning.
Wow, look at this. I don't know if you can make out behind me. What I was going to mention to you is just in front of me here, as the ridge sweeps up to the summit, there's some cornicing going on there, or overhangs, and it's very important to stay away from those, because when I'm up there, I'll be able to see the edge because it's quite clear today, but I won't be able to see where the ground stops and the overhang continues. So just a wee tip, stay well away from the edge when you see anything like that, because you could fall through them. There's been numerous bad accidents because of that. And there are a line of footprints up here. And another thing to notice is don't just follow the footprints, because you don't know if those footprints have gone over to the cornice or not. There are some good pictures online. If you Google people standing on cornices, you'll see exactly what I mean. But yeah, just a wee safety note to stay away from the edge when the weather's like this. It's very tempting sometimes to go as close to the edge to look over as possible, but yeah, it's not really worth it in these conditions. So yeah, it's absolutely fabulous. I'm going to get up here, stop at the top, get a bite to eat, and probably get my sunglasses on, because the sun's starting to get really bright now, and yeah, it's hurting my eyes. So onwards we go.
So keeping a wide berth of those corries, I plodded on, and before long I was making my way up the final slopes of Varkanich. And it starts to steepen here. In fact, this is probably the steepest part of the route, and quite often there's crampons required here. But today it was fine, the snow wasn't too bad, and I was soon approaching the summit of my first mountain of the day.
What a view. Oh. It's not a bad spot, this, to have breakfast. It's about 8:15 now, and here I am on the summit of the first Monroe and Varkanich, and it's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And you know what, once again the forecast did suggest it'd be nice first thing, But there was also some of the forecasts suggested that some of the summits might be in cloud and the cloud might be in earlier, but I took the chance and it's just been glorious. I can see further out to the west there's a bit more cloud coming in over that way, but still can't complain. There's a slight breeze on the summit and I've got my silly sunglasses on. I look like a bug, but I'm reading them. I tell you, I read it. The sun is bright and it's shining off the snow. Anyway, so this is the first summit. I don't even actually. I think there's two cairns here. I can't remember if this is the actual summit or there's one over there which I'll go past on the way to the next Munro Geel Cairn. So I'm not sure which one it is, but the views are just expansive. And when the hills are white like this, it just makes these hills in the Eastern Highlands, I think, just a bit more special. You get these wide, expansive views. I can see over this way. I can see the Cairngorms, Mona Lea Hills over here, and then right round this way to the Ben Alder group in Schiehallion, the Fairy Mountain is sitting proud to the south of me. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to sit here for a bit longer, and then I'm going to get cracked on over down to the Col and up to the second Munro, and at that point the snowshoes might come on for the descent. I'll see. But so far, so good. Absolutely brilliant. Over here to take some, I came over here to take some pictures, but I thought I'd just mention this hill over here. There's two further Munros in this group. I think that's Ansoch, I can't remember their names, but anyway, you can make this into a round of 4. Now I don't have time to do that today, but you can see it's quite easy walking. But as I said, winter's the time to do these. If you get benign conditions in the winter, these are quite nice ones to do. And if you're into skiing, there's quite a lot of ski tracks, cross-country ski tracks, so it's obviously quite a nice area to ski as well. But yeah, I'm not doing these two. I'm going over to the other Munro, which is called Geel Cairn, and from there I'm hoping to get a nice view down the loch. So let's head down there and say goodbye to these ones. But look at that, what a view, eh? Woo! Let's go. Well, I'm down at the Bielach now, between the two Munros. That's the first one I was up just a wee while ago over there. And my second one's just over here, it's Geel Cairn. It's a bit shorter, it's a bit smaller in height, or not as high. It's just over the Munro classification, it's at 917 metres. Anyway, most guidebooks, if you're doing these two hills, suggest you come round them in an anti-clockwise circuit, so the opposite way to which I did them today. But I tell you, the reason I did it clockwise was I think the most distinguishing feature on most of these hills up here is the corrie underneath that first Munro. And I think I got some good pictures of it. Some of them might come out, I think, in black and white might be quite good, or the colour ones, I've not had a chance to look at them. I'll maybe put some up just now. But anyway, that corrie I think is one of the finest features in the hills round about here. So I was keen to get up there and see the morning light, or the low soft light hitting the face of it. And then I thought I'll come round here and hopefully to the north side of this Munro I'll get some nice views. There's a loch down below me there, and I'll maybe get some nice views up there. So anyway, that's the reason I did it this way. I thought I'd just explain that. But what a wonderful day. Right, I don't think it'll take me too long to get up here, so I'm going to get cracked on, and my arm's getting sore holding this camera. Let's go.
The ascent up Geel Carn from here isn't too bad, and as I said earlier, I kept to the north side of the ridge so I could get those views down the loch, and I did that and stopped and took a few photographs down Loch Erich towards the Ben Alder group.
Well, here I am on the summit of Geel Carn. Don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's bright, I have to put these on, but yeah, I think I've timed it perfectly. You can see I'm still in the sun at the moment. If I spin round, you'll see that this next weather front, or the start of the cloud from the weather front, is starting to move in from the west and it's about to obscure the sun. So I think I've made good timing and enjoyed the best of the light in the morning. It's about 10 to 10 now. And it has been a fabulous morning, really nice. So sometimes it just pays to get out of your bed early and up the hills and enjoy it before the weather goes downhill, which is going to do because there's another couple of storms blowing in tomorrow and Monday. So yeah, goodbye sunshine. I can literally see the band of clouds over there moving along, making that bright snow a bit duller. But it's been fantastic, another great outing. And both these hills I'd recommend doing. You don't have to do them both. They're both worth doing in their own right by themselves if you fancy a shorter day. And in fact, both of them together doesn't take me too long. But the views over here to the Ben Alder forest and this area is fantastic from here. Beautiful. Anyway, right, time to shut up and try and get down before the weather closes in on me. I'm going to get my snowshoes on here as well, and that will help my progress down. Let's go.
So with the snowshoes on, I made some quick progress down the leeward side of Geel Carn, and they certainly came in useful because there was a lot of snow here. And before long, I was getting down the hill and I could see the car. It'd been another fantastic adventure, and yeah, I got lucky with the weather. It just proves that getting out of your bed and getting up early could have its rewards. Until next time, stay safe out there, guys.